Have you ever wondered why so many older adults wake up stiff, tired, and aching, even though they try to do everything right? What if I told you that something as simple as the timing of your vitamins at night could either protect your bones and muscles or slowly weaken them without you even noticing? I want to share this with you because I've seen too many seniors struggle unnecessarily. A little shift in habit could mean stronger bones, fewer cramps at night, and deeper, more refreshing sleep. And yet, some vitamins, if taken at the wrong time, might do more harm than good. Before we get into the details, I'd love to know, do you usually take your vitamins in the morning, or do you save them for the evening? Type 1, if you're more of a morning person, or 0, if nighttime is your routine. My team and I actually read every single comment, and we respond to as many as we can because your stories and questions matter. If this is the first time you found our channel, I encourage you to subscribe now. That way, you won't miss the practical tips that could make a real difference in your health and independence. And let's begin with one of the most overlooked but powerful allies for nighttime repair. Vitamin A, especially when it comes from natural beta-carotene sources. When most people think of vitamin A, they immediately picture eyesight and carrots. And yes, it's true that this nutrient supports vision. But what often goes unnoticed is its role in muscle repair and growth, especially during the hours when you're asleep. Here's how it works. Vitamin A is essential for protein senior health tip synthesis, the process by which your body builds and repairs muscle fibers. At night, while you're in deep sleep, growth hormone rises and your body enters repair mode. If vitamin A is lacking, this cycle slows down, leaving muscles weaker and recovery delayed. Research published in the Journal of Nutrition has shown that vitamin A deficiency impairs muscle protein metabolism, which can make physical recovery harder and contribute to gradual loss of strength with age. This nutrient also supports the production of testosterone and other hormones involved in maintaining muscle mass. For older adults who naturally face age-related muscle decline, cytoopen vitamin A can act as a quiet ally in preserving strength and mobility. Pairing it with adequate protein intake and regular movement during the day makes the effect even more powerful. The safest way to supplement in the evening is through natural beta-carotene, which the body converts to vitamin A as needed. This prevents the risk of toxicity associated with preformed vitamin A. Colorful foods like spinach, sweet potatoes, and pumpkin are excellent sources. And if diet alone isn't enough, a modest supplement can help. Most adults benefit from around 700 to 900 micrograms daily, depending on gender and diet. Because vitamin A is fat-soluble, it should be taken with dinner. That includes healthy fats like olive oil, salmon, or avocado to maximize absorption. Here's the practical takeaway. If your muscles feel slow to recover, or you're noticing more weakness with age, consider evening vitamin A in the form of beta-carotene as part of your routine. It works in harmony with your body's nighttime repair cycle, supporting stronger muscles, steadier balance, and healthier recovery. And while vitamin A fuels protein synthesis and muscular repair, another vitamin, vitamin B3 in its neoanamide form, takes a different path, energizing your cells and fueling the mitochondria that keep muscles working smoothly. When most people hear vitamin B3, they immediately think of niacin, the version that can cause that uncomfortable flushing reaction. But the form you want to focus on at night is niacinamide. Unlike niacin, niacinamide won't give you that sudden warm tingling flush. Instead, it works quietly inside your cells, playing a critical role in how your body converts food into energy, repairs DNA, and reduces inflammation. Studies from Harvard Medical School have shown that niacinamide helps improve mitochondrial function, the tiny batteries inside your cells. For older adults, this is crucial because mitochondria naturally become less efficient with age, leading to slower recovery and more fatigue. By supporting these energy factories, niacinamide helps your muscles relax, repair, and rebuild while you sleep. I remember one patient, Daniel, a 74-year-old former construction worker from Arizona. He came to me frustrated because his muscles ached every morning even though he wasn't doing heavy work anymore. He'd stopped exercising because he felt sore for days afterward. When we looked at his habits, I realized he wasn't getting enough B3 in his diet. We added a modest niacinamide supplement in the evening, alongside his dinner. Within a month, he told me, "Doc, I feel like I got a part of my old strength back." He was recovering faster, and he even started enjoying light walks again without the same pain. The practical tip here is simple. If you're thinking about B3, choose niacinamide over niacin. It's easier on the body and still supports energy metabolism, joint health, and muscle recovery. A typical safe dose is between 250 and 500 milligrams per day, but you should always confirm with your healthcare provider what's best for you. Taking it with your evening meal allows your body to use it during the natural overnight repair cycle. So while vitamin A helps repair tissues and protect your vision, niacinamide steps in to fuel your energy system and muscle recovery. But what about sleep itself? The quality of rest, the ability to stay asleep without cramps or tossing. That's where our next nutrient makes all the difference. If there's one mineral that acts like nature's relaxer, it's magnesium. But here's the catch. Not all forms of magnesium are created equal. Magnesium glycinate is the gentle, highly absorbable version that doesn't upset the stomach the way magnesium oxide orchitrate often can. And when taken about 30 to 60 minutes before bed, it can help calm your muscles, ease nighttime cramps, and prepare your nervous system for deep restorative sleep. Research from the Journal of Research and Medical Sciences found that older adults who supplemented with magnesium before bedtime not only fell asleep faster, but also experienced better sleep quality and less waking during the night. This isn't surprising because magnesium plays a key role in regulating GABA, a neurotransmitter that helps quiet the brain. Without enough magnesium, your body may stay wired even when you're exhausted. Take the story of Harold, a 76-year-old retired bus driver from Florida. He came to me after months of waking up at 2 or 3 in the morning with painful leg cramps. He tried stretching, drinking more water, even changing his mattress, but nothing helped. After reviewing his diet, it was clear he wasn't getting enough magnesium, especially in the evening. I introduced magnesium glycinate, about 300 milligrams, with a small glass of water before bed. Within 2 weeks, Harold reported fewer cramps, and within a month, he was finally sleeping through the night. His words still stick with me. "Doc, I didn't realize how much I missed sleeping like a kid." If you're thinking about magnesium, aim for glycinate rather than oxide or citrate, which can cause digestive upset. For most adults, a safe range is around 300 to 400 ml daily, but always consider your overall diet and consult with your healthcare provider. Pair it with a calming evening routine, dim lights, light reading, and no screens right before bed. And magnesium glycinate becomes a simple natural ally for better sleep. Remember, good sleep isn't just about feeling rested in the morning. It lowers blood pressure, improves memory, and even reduces the risk of heart disease over time. In other words, this small nightly habit could add years of quality to your life. So far, we've looked at nutrients that support tissue repair, energy metabolism, and sleep itself. But there's one combination, vitamin D3 with K2, that delivers a surprising twist. Because together, they don't just protect your bones, they also guard your heart. Among all the supplements older adults consider, few are as powerful as the pairing of vitamin D3 and vitamin K2. When taken together in the evening, especially with a meal containing healthy fat, they form a team that strengthens bones and protects the heart at the same time. Vitamin D3 plays the role of a builder. It increases calcium absorption from food, helping muscles contract properly and bones stay dense. But here's the problem. Calcium without direction can end up in the wrong place. If it doesn't reach your bones, it may deposit in arteries, raising the risk of stiffness and heart disease. This is where vitamin K2, particularly the MK7 form, steps in. K2 acts like a guide, sending calcium where it belongs, into the skeleton while keeping it out of delicate blood vessels. Without it, the very nutrient meant to protect you could turn harmful. Research confirms this teamwork. A large study in the European Journal of Nutrition showed that people with higher K2 intake had a significantly lower risk of arterial calcification and heart disease. At the same time, data from the National Institutes of Health link vitamin D3 deficiency to weaker muscles, higher fracture risk, and even more frequent falls among older adults. Together, D3 and K2 do more than support bone density. They help preserve mobility, independence, and the confidence to move freely. For most adults, a practical range is about 2,000 to 4,000 IU of vitamin D3 daily, paired with 100 to 200 micrograms of vitamin K2. Because both are fat-soluble, the best time to take them is with your evening meal, especially if it includes salmon, avocado, or olive oil to maximize absorption. So, here's a simple but powerful tip. Don't take vitamin D3 alone. Always pair it with K2. This small change supports stronger bones, steadier balance, and healthier arteries, giving you the chance not just to live longer, but to live stronger. And I'd love to hear from you. Do you usually take your vitamin D in the morning or the evening? Type 1 in the comments if evenings are your choice, or 0 if mornings feel better. We truly read and reply. And if you haven't, subscribe to our channel. Now's the perfect time so you never miss advice that could protect your health. And since timing matters, let's also look at the vitamins that may actually disrupt your rest if taken too late at night. Vitamin B12 is essential for energy, nerve health, and the production of red blood cells. For older adults, this nutrient becomes especially important because absorption from food naturally declines with age. Low B12 levels can lead to fatigue, tingling in the hands or feet, memory lapses, and even mood changes. But as valuable as this vitamin is, the timing of when you take it can make all the difference. Research shows that vitamin B12 influences circadian rhythms, the body's internal clock that regulates sleep and wake cycles. A study published in Sleep and Biological Rhythms demonstrated that B12 can enhance alertness by affecting melatonin, the hormone that signals the brain it's time to rest. While this makes it useful in certain situations, such as adjusting to jet lag, it can disrupt healthy sleep if taken too close to bedtime. I remember one of my patients, Linda, a 71-year-old retired librarian from Michigan. She came to me complaining of restless nights and feeling drained during the day. At first, she assumed it was just part of aging. But after reviewing her supplement routine, we realized she had been taking her 12 irons the evening along with her other vitamins. The result, her body was receiving a signal to wake up just when she was trying to fall asleep. We shifted her dose to the morning with breakfast, and within weeks, Linda reported sleeping more peacefully and waking with more energy. The most effective and safe form Formini is methylcobalamin, which stays active longer in the body compared to synthetic cyanocobalamin. Typical supplemental amounts range from 500 to 1,000 micrograms daily, depending on dietary intake and individual needs. Taking it earlier in the day, ideally with breakfast, allows your body to use the energy-boosting effects when you need them most while avoiding interference with nighttime rest. So here's the bottom line. Vitamin B12 is vital, but it belongs in your morning routine, not your evening one. And while B12 can keep you too alert at night, another vitamin may quietly interrupt your rest in a very different way by sending you to the bathroom more often. That nutrient is vitamin C, and its timing is just as critical. Vitamin C is one of the most popular supplements in the world, known for supporting the immune system and acting as a powerful antioxidant. But while it's an excellent nutrient during the day, taking high doses too late in the evening may do more harm than good for your rest. Here's why. Vitamin C is water-soluble, which means your body eliminates what it doesn't need through urine. Large doses at night can increase the urge to use the bathroom, interrupting sleep with unnecessary trips. Beyond that, research published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition suggests that high nighttime intake of vitamin C may interfere with oxidative signaling, subtle chemical processes that help the body adapt to stress and repair tissues. In other words, you could be short-circuiting the very recovery your body is designed to perform while you sleep. There's also the issue of nutrient interaction. Studies show that vitamin C competes with minerals like zinc for absorption. Taking both at the same time in the evening may reduce the effectiveness of each, especially if your goal is to strengthen immunity. That's why many nutrition experts Senior Health recommend dividing vitamin C into smaller doses earlier in the day, morning and early afternoon, so your body can make the most of it without disturbing sleep. So, what's the practical takeaway? Keep vitamin C for the daylight hours. Aiming for a total daily intake between 500 and 1,000 milliliters is sufficient for most adults, and spreading it into 2 smaller doses, morning and noon, often works best. This way, you get the immune and antioxidant benefits without risking poor sleep or reduced mineral absorption. And let me ask you, do you usually take vitamin C earlier in the day, or do you tend to save it for later? Type 1 in the comments if mornings are your habit, or 0 if you've been taking it at night. We read and respond because your experiences can help guide others. And if you haven't, subscribe to our channel. Now is the perfect moment so you never miss insights that could protect your health and independence. Now that we've explored both the vitamins to embrace at night and theonies to avoid, it's time to bring everything together with a clear, uplifting reminder for your daily routine. Tonight, we've uncovered how the simple timing of your vitamins can either support or disrupt your health. You've seen how vitamin A, B3, magnesium, and the powerful duo of D3 with K2 can help repair tissues, relax muscles, and strengthen bones when taken in the evening. And just as important, you've learned why B12 and high doses of vitamin C belong to the morning hours instead. Health isn't about one pill or roan moment. It's about building small habits that work with your body's natural rhythm. When you give your body the right tools at the right time, you create space for healing, strength, and deeper rest. I'd love to know, have you noticed a difference in your sleep or energy depending on when you take your supplements? Share your experience in the comments because your story might inspire someone else. And if you found value in today's video, make sure to like, subscribe, and join our channel where we continue exploring the choices that help you live stronger, longer, and with more joy.